First carry for DeAndre Swift.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And you look at this Saints defense.
They've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
This defense for the Saints, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long, step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
That'll go as a pickup of 8.
That's good. For a Bears first down. 1st and 10.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Here's Williams.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception you throw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
2nd and 10. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top. But they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
That is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Rome Odunze, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. To the air is Rattler.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
He's on his way. Alvin Kamara.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Saints have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Maybe some guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Williams.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Down. 10 black. Hut, hut.
They keep it with Miller on first down.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
To this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Open man is tipped him. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Oh, what a move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
What is going on?
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Looking to put a drive together. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Williams. That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it with second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw is Williams. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they'd mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Here we go. Ready.
Again, it's Miller. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Ready. Go.
They'll try to run through it with Miller. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Every time a goal line set is called, it's not always just used on the goal line. They anticipated this run here on 3rd and short, brought in the extra beef, and they ended up stopping them.
And it fights through one man. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bears take over. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
To throw, Williams. That's caught left side, Burden. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a give, right side, Swift.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
To the air, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
They run out of the gun with Swift. It was D.J. Johnson on the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Off the bootleg, it's Williams. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down, and it's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Bryan Bresee in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Rome Odunze
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score.
Santos with the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result is a Bears touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and running back Kendre Miller ready to go once more. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Ready.
And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime. And to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of us.
breath,
Yeah, I think we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half, the same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
Both defenses back on their heels.
First down.
Here we go. Set.
Play action. Now Rattler.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
They'll go play action here with Rattler.
That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Williams throwing to start the drive. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And you're starting to sense the momentum possibly changing just a little here. You get the touchdown your previous drive, then you force a punt, and now this is a good positive play here to start this drive. And you can just sense the tide starting to turn here in a one-score game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Saints to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run from Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That'll be incomplete. Dipping into the bag of tricks there, but it does not work out, and it's 4th down now. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
Well, there was a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Throwing again here, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And a good result there, as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Down. Ready?
They'll run it again with Miller. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 123 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we set.
On play action, Rattler. That's completed right side to Palmer. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Red, yellow. Hut.
Here's Rattler. Over the middle, he finds Vele. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Smash. Red. 38. Set.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set. Hut. Blue. Shovel. 38. Set. Hut.
Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
point after, right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Williams. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. To throw, it's Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing is Williams. Throw right side taken in by Adunze. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line.
18 yards on the play. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw again. He's into space past the 25. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. To the left side into the hands of Adunze. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Swift is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints' 2-yard line.
To throw, Williams. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland from a yard out. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kendre Miller His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is now 13. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. A little juke.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bears offense ready to get going again. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Williams throwing to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Williams. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 16.
Williams now operating from the gun.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
DJ Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a 1st down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
We'll get this into the hands of the Doomsday.
And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. To the air, Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Colston Loveland.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Bears are back within a score.
Santos with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Bears 35.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Ready?
Throwing is Rattler.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Ready? Ready?
From the shotgun, Rattler.
And this one's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Rattler going to look to throw again.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Now Rattler.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are right back in this football game.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. A big play looming on 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
He's back to throw.
There's a short one caught by Lovely.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Steal. Check steal. Ready?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. The throw's going to be caught. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Red, cycle. Let's go now. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's again complete to Palmer. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him.
Ready, red, punt.
To the air is Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
And now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Ready, ready, go. Blue 30, punt.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. That is intercepted. Hooked on by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception. Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
What is it up?
Back to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Fighting through pressure. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
On 4th down, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear that the Saints are going to win this football game. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense. So this one, a victory here.